Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Assalamu alaikum. Viewers, welcome to our this series of videos in which we are discussing how important is Salah and how if you have got some backlog of Salah, but it has to be performed and uh, and it has to be performed urgently and it's a great responsibility on everyone. Right? Because Salah is not uh, it is not something which one can ignore. Uh, and everyone has to perform it. All the believers, it is mandatory for everyone to perform 5 plus 1 salah on daily basis, right? 5 salah plus 1 is the witr. So we have developed for you a tool on an Excel because it's a very leading software in everyone uses it off on and off and so we have used some automation in it so that it automatically marks your prayers and as prayed, and the ones which you have missed, so it keeps a track on it and allows you to make the entry so that your balance is reduced day by day, and your target is that there is no overdue salah before it's too late for you. It's and Allah will forgive. But we have to do what we are supposed to do. That is, be fearful to Allah Subhanahu wa Taala and be fearful about the events of the day of judgment, reckoning. Right. So let's start with this hadith, which is in front of us, and it is reported by Abu Musa al-Ashari. It says that I asked Rasulullah Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, who is the most excellent among the Muslims? So he said, one from whose tongue and the hands the other Muslims are secure. Mm. So this is a very popular hadith, very frequently talked about, people discuss about it, and this is very, very important. So a Muslims, the who is the most excellent Muslim among the Muslims? So the excellent among the Muslim. So the answer came from Rasulullah Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam was that one from whose tongue and hands the other Muslims are secure. And another hadith here, it is uh, Sahl bin Sa'd radiallahu ta'ala anhu reported that Rasulullah Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam said, whoever gives me a guarantee to safeguard what is between his jaws and what is between his legs, I shall guarantee him Jannah. Allahu Akbar. So between the jaws is what? It is the tongue, and very dangerous. And tongue creates facade. Tongue make it resolve the problems, right? So uh, so he said that whoever gives me a guarantee to safeguard what is between his jaws and what is between his legs, between the legs is the fault. Yeah. يحفظون فروجهم وفروجهم حافظون, right? So, so that so for them, Prophet Muhammad said that I shall guarantee him Jannah. May Allah give us the tawfiq, empower us uh, to misuse all our body and protect us from misusing of all our body and use the body in the right and legitimate manner in the pleasures of Allah, in the amal, in the good deeds. Yeah? Okay, so let's proceed to our Excel sheet. So this is the VBA folder, and let me load it. I have to refresh it so that it comes to, yeah, so it is now Explorer is refreshing and it will show you a VBA folder. So if today is 20, so until the 19, you will see that it will complete its job of entering, making the entry automatically. You see, yeah, 19 until 19, it has because the system is presuming that the user of this file has made the tawbah and is not going to get to the sinful life anymore of neglecting the prayer and and not praying and for the mandatory prayers, right? So, so six. So each line is 1 day. Each line is 1 day, and every day there is 6 salat due, and they have been marked as prayed. So how about the overdues? So for this, you can double click anywhere in the sheet where it's going to take you here, where you can enter your yesterday's result. So on the first available place, you I have to double click in here, and the question is how many days have you played? So I have find 5 as a mm, feasible figure that I pray every day, 5 days prayer. Means 5, 6, 30 prayers, right? Alhamdulillah. Allah has made it possible for me, and I have completed. So this is until 19th. So yesterday was 19th, good. And the figures are ready, are updated, and now it is 7,194 more days are remaining until this overdue gets zero and this become at par, and this pie chart uh, has a slice which once it will go to zero, so this will disappear. Yeah, this will disappear if uh, we suppose that just suppose if we make it like this. So so all the due have been if prayed, so you would see that the gray area, that slice is gone. And there's no fidia to the debt. There's no days to prayer. And that's it. But this is the ideal situation to which we are. So I'm doing Control Z to undo this. So this is how the dashboard is working. And how to motivate ourselves, because it's a long journey, 7,195. So I can pray only 5 days in a 5 days prayer, backlog prayer can be cleared in a day in the manner which I am going. But there are the people who go even more, so they can do it much rapidly with a faster speed. But for what is possible for me, it is 5 days. So that's why we, so it's a gradual but slow and speed, but steadily, it will, inshallah, Allah will make it easy to reach to the target, right? And this is the fidya. Fidya is simply this rate. This is the rate of Sadaqatul Fitr. That is for 1.75 kg of wheat. And this is obtained from the Darul Ifta of Binary Town, their site shows that for this year, the Sadaqatul Fitr is 180. So this is the amount given by. So this is only paid for payable, distributable after the death. And under the supervision of ulama, they will tell how to deal with this figure, right? It's not just you can start doing it and clear your backlog. No, it has to be under the surplus supervision. They know, they will tell you how is this fidya is to be clear, is to be paid, right? And whether it is to be paid from the deceased assets entirely, or a part of it have to be remain outstanding, and that is going to be the option of the heirs. The heirs will earn uh, uh, the good deeds if they take the responsibility of the deceased to settle this amount, to make the payment, and to donate these things in some charity, or to distribute them into the poor and needy people, right? But it has to be under the consultation of ulama. The next thing is that to motivate ourselves, we have to stick to Quran, recite Quran, and supplicate to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and go and attend the the gathering of the pious people, and sit with the people who talk about the akhirah, who talk about the Allah and the deen, and listen to the good poetry that also encourages you. And and you can use the drop down to translate. You can translate the Arabic into English. You can translate it to Hindi, Urdu, or Bangla, right? So it's very easy. And and you can learn how to recite it using this URL. Okay? إذا ما قالني ربي أما استحييت تحسيني وتخفي الذنب عن خلقي وبالعصيان تأتي. Wonderful words and that. I hope you like it, inshallah. Yeah, see you in our next video. Thank you very much for joining. إذا ما قال لي ربي أما استسعيت تحصيني وتخفي الذنب عن خلقي وبالعصيان تأتيني فكيف أجيب يا ويحي ومن ذا سوف يحميني وأصلي النفس بالآمال من حين إلى حين وأنسى ما وراء الموت ماذا تكفيني كأني قد زمنت العيش ليس الموت تأتيني وإن جت سكرة الموت الشديدة من سيحميني نظرت إلى الوجوه منهم من سيهديني سأسأل من الذي قدمت في دنياي ينجيني فكيف إجابتي من بعد ما فرطت في ديني الحمد أسمع كلام الله يدعوني ألم أسمع لما قد جاء في قاف وياسين ألم أسمع بيوم الحشر يوم الجمع والدين ألم أسمع منادي الموت يدعوني يناديني فيا رب عبد الطائب من ذاك يأويني سوى رب غفور واسع للحق يهديني أتيت إليك فارحمني وثقل في موازيني وخفف في جزائي أنت أرجى من يجازيني إذا ما قال لي ربي أما استحييت تحصيني وتخفي الذنب عن خلقي وبالعصيان تأتيني فكيف أجيب يا ويحي ومن ذا سوف يحميني أسلي النفس بالآمال من حين إلى حين وأنسى ما وراء الموت ماذا بعد تكفيني كأني قد زمنت العيش ليس الموت يأتيني وجاءت سكرة الموت الشديدة من سيحميني نظرت إلى الوجوه أليس منهم من سيهديني سأسأل من الذي قدمت في دنياي ينجيني فكيف إجابتي من بعد ما فرطت في ديني ويا ويحي ألم أسمع كلام الله يدعوني ألم أسمع لما قد جاء في قاف وياسين ألم أسمع بيوم الحشر يوم الجمع والدين ألم أسمع منادي الموت يدعوني يناديني فيا رب عبد التائب من ذا سيأويني سوى رب غفور واسع للحق يهديني أتيت إليك فارحمني وثقل في موازيني وخفف في جزائي أنت أرجى من يجازيني إذا ما قال لي ربي أما استحييت تعصيني وتخفي الذنب عن خلقي وبالعصيان تأتيني فكيف أجيب يا ويحي ومن ذا سوف يحميني أسلي النفس بالآمال من حين إلى حين وأنسى ما وراء الموت ماذا بعد تكفيني كأني قد زمنت العيش ليس الموت يأتيني جاءت سكرة الموت الشديدة من سيحميني نظرت إلى الوجوه أليس منهم من سيهديني سأسأل من الذي قدمت في دنياي ينجيني فكيف إجابتي من بعد ما فرت في ديني. ويا ويحي ألم أسمع كلام الله يدعوني، ألم أسمع لما قد جاء في قاف وياسين، ألم أسمع بيوم الحشر يوم الجمع والدين، ألم أسمع منادي الموت يدعوني يناديني. فيا رب عبد التائب من ذا سيأويني، سوى رب غفور واسع للحق يهديني. أتيت إليك فارحمني وثقل في موازيني، وخفف في جزائي أنت أرجى من يجازيني. إذا ما قال لي ربي ما استحييت تحصيني، وتخفي الذنب عن قلقي وبالعصيان تأتيني. فكيف أجيب يا ويحي ومن ذا سوف يحميني، أسلي النفس بالآمال من حين إلى حين، وأنسى ما وراء الموت ماذا بعد تكفيني. كأني قد ضمنت العيش ليس الموت يأتيني، وجاءت سكرة الموت الشديدة من سيحميني. نظرت إلى الوجوه أليس منهم من سيهديني، سأسأل من الذي قدمت في دنياي ينجيني. فكيف إجابتي من بعد ما فرطت في ديني. ويا ويحي ألم أسمع كلام الله يدعوني، ألم أسمع لما فيه وياسين، ألم أسمع بيوم الحشر يوم الجمع والدين، ألم أسمع منادي الموت يدعوني يناديني. فيا رب عبد التائب من ذا سيأويني، سوى رب غفور واسع للحق يهديني. أتيت إليك فارحمني وثقل في موازيني، وخفف في جزائي أنت أرجى من يجازيني.